Hello, Gemini. What's up? Welcome back. We are going to check in with your twin flame or soulmate connection and see what is going on, what you can expect for this week. So, Spirit, show us what is going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And yes, there will be an extended at the end for those that are interested. Okay. We do have the poker face. It's in the reverse. So together with the karmic relationship and sunglasses. All right. Someone may have revealed their, like maybe in the recent past, this person was really putting up a poker face and not really revealing a lot. Maybe they are in a karmic connection or some sort of relationship that they were not really expressing a lot about. And now they're starting to be more and more clear about where they stand and what they want and what they don't want. And maybe even understanding that some connections in their life have been very karmic and they are in this energy of like releasing everything that they've been holding on to. Okay. So this kind of like tells me that, karmic relationships does not necessarily have to be love relationships, but it could also be like friendships, right? Like people that they were, religiously defending while you were saying like, hey, this person is not good for you, or this person has like bad intentions, or anything that you would suggest. And they were just like, hold on to like, no, this is like a good person. Like, don't say that about them. And now they're starting to feel like, hey, I think that maybe Gemini was right. This is them really taking off their poker face of acting as if that karmic energy or karmic relationship in their life was good for them. Okay, they're now finally realizing that they have been pretending to not see something, probably also trying to avoid being open and honest about how they truly feel. So this feels like someone that wasn't really in tune with their intuitive abilities, like they were really taking like a very logical standpoint in things, like not really depending on their own intuition and constantly brushing things off like, no, that's probably not what I feel, right? So this is absolutely someone that is starting to see that some situations in their life, some karmic energies in their life have not been satisfying. Okay. Yeah. Could be definitely also family commitments. Okay. Family relationships, people that they were really depending on. And then they started to see like, hey, this person is not who I thought they were. Right. If you do not have any contact with this person, or even if you do, this person is watching you like very, very closely, Gemini. They're stalking you, they're checking your page, they're looking for information about you. All right. So you may have left them in the dust, especially if they are involved in some sort of karmic energy. You may have left them alone and now they're kind of like watching you from afar, from watching you from a distance. But also with the sunglasses, they absolutely did take off some sort of pink colored glasses in regards to, like I said, family dynamics, karmic relationships within the family dynamics, or just friendships, society, social communities. What's the energy for Gemini? Again, the Knight of Swords. The Taurus energy also had the Knight of Swords. So some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. Got the Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the World card. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. You are very reluctant to act on your impulses, Gemini, and you may need to have a little bit of a warning with that. I almost get the feeling that you can be in this state of being easily trapped by this person. I don't know, I'm sensing like this devil energy of like this person knowing exactly what to do to trigger you as well, or to get some sort of reaction out of you. And you are really going to go through a big, huge test this week or this month, okay, with the World card, where you really need to stay confident within yourself. okay? Because the Nine of Swords is indicating that you are going through a lot of turmoil, you have a lot of stress about a situation, and you have the tendency to really react and to really, do something to get some sort of reaction. And just to see if they're really looking, if they're really watching, if they're really stalking, if they really still have feelings or not. Like, you want to maybe also have their poker face to be revealed, and because of that you may be getting into a gameplay of like trying to trigger them to open up about something, but this is only going to give you like a stressful situation. So how I am seeing this is like you might be thinking about like sending a message or doing something just to get a reaction, and this might be like your warning call to say like don't do that, because they will probably not react, and it will leave you feeling like you showed all your hands yourself, you revealed a lot, and then you didn't receive back the message or the reaction that you were hoping for, which could lead you to feel like stressed, like constantly like checking on things, or like wanting to do something extra to get their attention. And the most difficult thing here would be for you to restrict yourself, to calm yourself, to learn the lesson to not do that. Okay, to find your balance, your inner peace, and you're confident to not react on your impulses. Okay, and to maintain a little bit of a cold, detached attitude, to use your discernment and to be detaching yourself emotionally, because energetically, Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands is like, seriously, I know this energy very well. That's why I'm here saying like, do not allow these triggers and this turmoil to make you behave or react in a certain way. This is your biggest lesson or your biggest challenge at this point. And the World card is saying that you need to learn to close out that chapter where you do whatever you are about to do. Okay, so maybe by the time that you are viewing this reading, you will not know what I'm talking about. But when you feel that urge to do something, to prove yourself, to prove your worth, to prove some sort of something, to get some sort of a reaction or an action, that's where you need to pause, because that's your biggest lesson here with the World card. Because whatever you're about to send or do with the Six of Pentacles is not going to be reciprocated, which is just going to bring you a lot of stress and disharmony and turmoil. So needing to restrict yourself. And there we saw the Devil with the Empress. What's their energy? Nine of Swords. Ooh, your person is completely stressed out. Queen of Cups, the Emperor. Three of Pentacles and the Lover's card. So this kind of like lets me know that you don't need to do much right now. You have the tower. They have the Tower and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Okay, they absolutely did something that was quite, like, they may have left suddenly. They may have ended the situation abruptly, and that's why you're kind of like craving for answers. You're craving for more understanding. Like, you need more information, and because of that you might be reacting, like trying to ask for closure. Okay, like that's what I also see. Like, the world is all about that closure. You're stressed out. Is this over or not? You're trying to seek for more validation in regards if this is really ended or not. However, I do see still from the Ten of Pentacles that some sort of family situation got in the way or got involved here, and they had to kind of like leave the situation abruptly. Yes, this caused you to feel a heartbreak or a pain, or things shifted very impulsively, very unexpectedly. However, your person is feeling completely stressed out about it. Okay, they know that the way that they left the situation wasn't for the best purpose for the relationship or for the connection, but they felt like they didn't have any choice here. They felt like they needed to really protect their own emotional space, or give themselves love, or they were like in this very high energy of like being selfish for the need of fulfilling themselves, like to give themselves the love and the affection that they needed. And they kind of like cut through everything. Okay, like even you, like they did not really think about like how they would feel afterwards. So there was some sort of impulsive energy of like, I need to get out of this right now and, you know, stop this connection, like immediate stop. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. But this was something that was forced by either family. Okay, like could be that their family was like, hey, stop dealing with that person, and they were giving them a lot of pressure and stress, and they were like, okay, you know what, I'm just going to step out of this. So I feel like now they're starting to become more and more aware of their feelings, more and more aware of their emotions, and starting to take back the control in their life when it comes to other people, okay? Karmic people, or like their parents or their family that was pushing and forcing them to step out of a situation with you. So now that they finally find that control in their life, they are going to be ready to, you know, act upon that. This is that masculine energy of like, hey, I took back the control over my own life and also the control over my own decisions, and I am going to decide who I want to have a future with and who not, rather than allowing family to kind of like dictate with whom they're going to be with. I mean, it doesn't have to be like that, but it does feel like someone was involved in the situation from the family that was probably just like pushing them over the edge of like, you know, cutting this off. And now that it's cut off, they're feeling stressed about like losing you. All right. And they're definitely looking forward to have some sort of reconciliation with you. They still see you in a very warm energy. They still feel attracted to you. Even if you said some things or harshful things to them, they are still seeing you in who you truly are rather than who you reacted towards them. Like, how do I say that? Like, you reacted in a certain way due to the situation, and they don't see you in that daylight. They see you as the real warm person as you are. So yeah, this is someone that is going to that has a very difficult decision to make in terms of like long-term commitment and relationships. And it does look to me as if this decision is leaning towards you. So maybe they were forced to get into a karmic situation, forced by their family. I mean, like, I hope not. This is quite deep, but like, it could have been like influence into like, hey, you know, be with that person. And they're starting to realize like, hey, that was a wrong decision. Yeah, it's time for me to heal now. And that's why they cut this off. Like, they needed healing for them to make this decision on their own rather than for other people to influence their decision here, or for some sort of family situation to be influenced. So they pushed you away in order to heal. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So I feel like this wasn't really what they anticipated on. This is not something that their soul really wanted to do. It was something karmic. Like, they needed to go through this lesson of like pushing you away in order to evolve and to grow and to get into their masculine energy of like restraining that control again. So I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Look at that. This is so in alignment with this whole reading. It's like absolutely amazing. I'm grateful for the spiritual lessons. And I couldn't let you get close to me. So they needed to handle this family situation first, or this other commitment that they have a karmic tie with first, before they can come towards you. Yes, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this message resonated, and let me know in the comments below. And if you are interested in the extended, the link will be down in the description box below. Thank you and take care.